Sun Tzu, The Art of War, Strategy, Discipline, Tactical Thinking in Modern Life. You wake up. The world is already in motion. Emails are waiting. Deadlines breathing down your neck. Expectations, yours and everyone else's, loom like shadows. But before you dive into the day, pause. Hear this. Life is a battlefield. Not in the violent, chaotic way we see in war movies, but in the quiet, invisible sense. A battle of attention, a battle of priorities, a battle of the self. And if you're not strategic, you lose. Enter Sun Tzu, a Chinese general, a philosopher, a master of disciplined warfare. More than 2,500 years ago, he wrote something called The Art of War. But this isn't just a manual for military conquest. It's a guide to living with intention, to mastering your mind, to winning without fighting. Let's begin. And as we move through this, don't just listen, apply, reflect. Let the words become your armor. 1. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will not be defeated in 100 battles. Who is your enemy today? It's not a person, it's distraction, it's procrastination, it's that internal voice that says, you can't. To win, you must study both forces, your patterns, your triggers, your fears, and the obstacles in front of you. Be honest. Where are you strong? Where do you crumble? Strategy begins with awareness, self-awareness, because the war outside starts inside. 2. All warfare is based on deception. This might sound dark, but stay with it. In modern life, deception is everywhere. Not lies, but the masks people wear, the noise of marketing, the illusion of urgency, the fake deadlines, the pressure to always be busy. So you must learn to see through the smoke. What's real and what's noise? Not every opportunity is worth chasing. Not every invitation deserves a yes. Be like water. Flow where it counts. Ignore the rest. 3. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. You don't need to hustle harder. You need to move smarter. Sometimes the most powerful move is no move at all. Let others burn themselves out. You'll conserve energy. You'll build leverage. Think like this. When can silence say more than speaking? When can waiting be more powerful than rushing? When can walking away be your biggest win? 4. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Right now, the world feels noisy, fast, overwhelming. But Sun Tzu would smile at that, because in chaos you rise. When others panic, you pause. When others complain, you observe. And in that space, between their reaction and your intention, you find your moment. Chaos is just the world rearranging itself. Opportunity is hidden in its cracks. But you must stay calm long enough to see them. 5. If your opponent is of choleric temper, seek to irritate him. Now this one sounds like manipulation, but it's really about emotional intelligence. It means Know how people work, what makes them tick, what triggers them, and then don't let that knowledge go to waste. This doesn't mean playing dirty. It means playing smart. Use emotional patterns, not just yours but theirs, to guide your decisions. In business, in relationships, in leadership, this is gold. Who loses their cool under pressure? Who panics when deadlines loom? Who folds when challenged? Now flip it. Who thrives in discomfort? Who rises in silence? Who becomes sharper the tougher things get? Understand emotions, master outcomes. 6. He will win who knows when to fight and when not to fight. Every day gives you battles, arguments, tasks, expectations, but not every fight is worth the bruises. Sun Tzu says, pick your battles with others, with systems, with yourself. Sometimes the hardest and smartest move is to walk away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. Be honest. What have you been fighting that you should have let go of months ago? 7. The wise warrior avoids the battle. Don't confuse movement with progress. Don't confuse noise with power. Sometimes, walking the long way around saves you years of regret. This is not cowardice, it's control. You are not here to impress anyone. You are here to win with grace. So, say no more often. Cut what drains you. Let others swing their swords. You're building an empire behind the scenes. 8. Move swift as the wind and closely formed as the forest. In other words, be fast but grounded. React, but with discipline. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be prepared. Practice decisive action, but keep your base strong. Your routines, your values, your systems. Think of your life as a strategy game. Position your energy where it has the most impact, not just for today, but for years ahead. 9. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war. Here's the truth. Winning happens before the conflict. In preparation, in mindset, in clarity. Your enemy might think the fight is happening today, but you already won. Because you woke up early, you trained, you planned, you journaled, you visualized, you stayed sharp. Let them scramble, let them panic. You're already 5 steps ahead. So, what does all this mean for your life? Let's break it down into something practical. Here are 5 rules you can live by, starting today. Rule 1. Think like a strategist, not a soldier. You don't need to take orders from chaos. You give the orders to your time, to your emotions, to your future. Rule 2. Prepare more than you perform. Practice in private, win in public. Meditate, plan, train. It's not glamorous, but it's undefeated. Rule 3. Win without noise. Let your results speak. Let your peace intimidate. Let your moves surprise. Rule 4. See through illusions. Marketing, pressure, ego. None of it is real. What's real is your vision, your purpose. Rule 5. Always move with intention. Even if you're resting, even if you're healing, do it with purpose. This is the art of war, not just for generals, but for you, for your life, for every moment you decide not to act on impulse but on purpose. Because in the end, you are your own commander. Your thoughts are your troops. Your time is your battlefield, and your vision, that's your victory.